Hello mga ka-wisdom! Welcome to Wisdom is Power channel. Kung bago ka pa lang sa channel na ito, huwag kalimutang mag-subscribe, i-like, mag-comment at i-share ang video ito. Click mo na rin ang notification bell to receive more wisdom videos na katulad nito. Salamat! Ngayon, pag-usapan natin ang basic trigonometry topic which is triangles. So, i-define muna natin ang trigonometry. So, trigonometry comes from the Greek words trigonon, meaning triangle, and metron, meaning measure. So, it's the branch of mathematics that studies the relationships between the sides and angles of triangles. In short, trigonometry helps us understand how angles and side lengths are related in any triangle, especially right triangles. So, a triangle is a three-sided polygon with three corners o yung mga kanto natin or what we call these vertices. So, makikita natin yung mga vertices natin o yung mga kanto ng ating triangle and three internal angles which is angle A, angle B, and angle C. So, the three interior angles always add to 180 degrees. So, pag pinag-add natin yung angle A plus angle B plus angle C, so ang sum ng tatlong angles na yun ay laging 180 degrees. Always add to 180 degrees. So, katulad nito ang ating yellow triangle, we have 60 plus 60 plus 60 degrees. So, a total of 180 degrees. Itong ating kulay red, so we have 30 plus 90 plus 60 equals 180. So another triangle here, we have 30 plus 130 plus 20. So the sum is 180 degrees. So any triangle, laging ang interior angles, pag inad natin, it's always 180 degrees. So let's have a practice problems. So determine the value of the unknown angle. So itong kulay yellow natin na triangle, we have 50 degrees, 70 degrees. So nawawala yung isang angle value. So to solve that, so of course 180 lahat yung interior angles natin. So isubtract natin yung 70, isubtract natin yung 50. So 180 minus 70 minus 50. That is equals to 60 degrees. Okay, so dito naman sa kulay green, so 50 degrees ang given, saka 90 degrees. So determine the value of the unknown angle. So it's simply 180 degrees minus 90 minus 50. So that is 40 degrees. So ito namang kulay blue, triangle. So subtract lang natin yung 32 saka 31 doon sa 180 degrees and this will give us 117 degrees. So the perimeter of a triangle, so the perimeter is the length of the outer boundary of the triangle. It is the sum of all three sides of a triangle. So of course, yung triangle natin may three sides. So lahat ng length natin, tinatawag nating, pag inad natin lahat ng kanyang length ng three sides, ang tawag natin doon ay perimeter. So katulad ng kulay yellow na triangle, so, meron tayong three sides na 9 centimeter each side, no? So, the total perimeter, of course, 9 centimeter plus 9 centimeter plus 9 centimeter. So, the total perimeter is 27 centimeter. Dito sa kulay green, we simply add all the sides, three sides, then the perimeter is equals to 25 centimeter. For the blue triangle, the total perimeter is equals to 24 centimeter. The area of a triangle is the region enclosed by the perimeter in a two-dimensional space. So, yung ating mga perimeter, yung three sides natin, makukulong yan. So, yung area na makukulong doon sa tatlong sides natin, that is the area. Okay? So, lahat ng nakikita natin, yung red, blue, and yellow. So, ang equation natin or formula for the area of a triangle, that is area is equals to 1/2 B multiplied by H. So, square units. No? So kung ano mang unit nun, pwedeng square meter, square centimeter, square inch, square yard, no? So kung ano mang unit nun. Okay? So, where B is the base of the triangle and H is the height of the triangle. So let's have a practice problem. Find the area of a triangle with a base of 13 inches and a height of 5 inches. So using this information, so using our equation for the area of a triangle, that is 1/2 multiplied by base multiplied by the height. So simply substitute all the values. Therefore, the area will become 32.5 square inch. Next problem, find the area of a triangle with a base of 7 centimeter and a height of 8 centimeter. So again, using our equation, area is equals to 1/2 multiplied by base multiplied by the height of the triangle. So this will give us 28 square centimeter. So now we have another equation for the area of a triangle. We call this Heron's formula. So our equation for the area of a triangle using Heron's formula, that is the square root of the product of S multiplied by S minus A multiplied by S minus B and multiplied by the value of S minus C, where A, B, and C are the sides of the triangle, the length of the sides of the triangle, while S is the half of the perimeter. So earlier we discussed the equation for the perimeter. Simply we add all the sides. So since S is the half of the perimeter, we simply divide the perimeter by 2. So this will be our Heron's formula to get the area of a triangle if all sides are given. So let's have a practice problem. Find the area of a triangular lot as shown in the figure using Heron's formula. So we have 13 meters, we have the sides 13 meters, 12 meters, and 5 meters. So A to C is 13 meters, A to B is 12 meters, and B to C is 5 meters. So getting the half of the perimeter, so A plus B plus C divided by 2. So substitute the value, so the half perimeter is equals to 15 meters. So substituting to our Heron's formula, all the values, so the square root of 15 multiplied by 15 minus 13, multiplied by 15 minus 12, multiplied by 15 minus 5. So simplifying our equation, this will give us square root of 900 or simply 30 square meter for the lot area. So triangles can be classified by their sides and angles. So by side lengths, we have Iscalin triangle, isosceles triangle, and equilateral triangle. So when we say Iscalin, all three sides have different lengths and no equal angles. So makikita natin itong Iscalin. So wala siyang side na same length, no? Lahat magkakaiba. At wala rin silang equal na angles. So as you can see, isang 35, isang 65, and another 80 degrees. For isosceles, two equal sides and two equal angles. So as we can see, we have the left leg and the right leg. They are equal side in length and two equal angles, 55 degrees and another 55 degrees. For equilateral triangle, we have three equal sides. All sides are equal and all angles are also equals, which is always 60 degrees. So by angle, so we have acute triangle, obtuse triangle, and right triangle. So in a acute triangle, all three interior angles are less than 90 degrees, as we can see. So one is 50 degrees, the second is 60 degrees, and another one is 70 degrees. So all interior angles are less than 90 degrees. But of course, the sum of these angles, the interior angles are all is always 180 degrees. So obtuse triangle, one of the interior angles is greater than 90 degrees, as we can see. So one is 117 degrees, that is greater than 90 degrees. While the right triangle is one of the interior angles is exactly 90 degrees. So kung meron siyang 90 degrees doon, then we can say it a right triangle. So for the review, we have isosceles triangle, equilateral triangle, and scalene triangle. And also we also have the acute triangle, obtuse triangle, and right triangle. So that's all mga ka-wisdom. Again, kung bago ka pa lang sa channel na ito, huwag kalimutang mag-subscribe, i-like, mag-comment at i-share ang video ito. Click mo na rin ang notification bell to see more wisdom videos na katulad nito. Salamat!